Well, good morning, folks. It's Mike Hudson, along with my co-host Greg Trainer on the Accessible Hunter podcast. We just kind of wanted to get together and be able to chat a little bit this morning with you guys and talk about the holiday season. Greg, how are you doing out there in PA, my man?
Man, I'm doing real good, Mike. Getting ready for Christmas and just kind of enjoying the holiday spirit of talking with people and getting to know some other people around the country. And it's going really good, man. Thank you.
You're getting about ready for Christmas, your holiday season getting towards that end.
Man, Amazon drivers stop at my house about every day. I don't know what else we could possibly need, but we're doing some shopping and getting some things done for sure. I think we're about ready, and we'll see probably a couple last minute things, but yep, getting everything ready for Christmas.
Right along with you, our Amazon guy. I know he's got tendonitis and legs are wore out because I've been running him to death. But what would we do if we didn't have that driver's ability to just drop stuff off?
It's made things so convenient. I know with COVID and everything, we changed the way we do things, and some of it's definitely for the better. Being able to get services and being able to go online and get the things we need. It's definitely changed how we do things. And shopping online, I don't know if the convenience makes it more expensive or more convenient, but I'm sure appreciative of all the drivers out there and everything they do for us.
Absolutely. We do live in a easy fly-by situation, our society now. I don't know if it's for the better, like you said, or not. People have a kind of antisocial stance anymore. Nobody's getting together as much as they were, but we do live in a convenience world. I just hope it doesn't come back to bite us in the booty later on. Everybody's so used to being able to have everything at a moment's notice. But to me, it's almost gotten harder over the years because we don't need anything. So, when it comes down to Christmas time, you're like, shoot, what do I get anybody? We're spoiled. We've already got everything we need. So now we're just looking for wants.
Well, that's definitely how my wife and I feel. We said, babe, what do you want for Christmas? And she said, I don't need a thing. And I said the same thing. We buy for the grandkids and some of the other younger people and stuff. But what else do you really need at our age, Mike? I mean, I don't need another shirt. I don't need another hat. And
Right.
sometimes it's just buying to buy.
That's the thing. I was blessed yesterday. I went and spent a little time with my sister and nephews. We went downtown and saw some Christmas lights and Christmas trees. And downtown Greenville, South Carolina, they have a gingerbread houses set up in a couple of the hotels, and you can go through and they have it set up on a judging system. So they had it broke down by criteria. If you were a home builder versus a professional artist. And so we got to go through and see, and I don't know, they probably had 50 or 60 different gingerbread houses. And then they have a section where they do fundraising via Christmas trees. And so a lot of the schools, they donate a tree, and then the students make the ornaments and that kind of thing. And then they auction them off at a black tie event to do some fundraising for an organization downtown. So, it's just trying to find new family traditions and being able to spend time and make memories, man. That's what it's about.
That's a thing that a lot of small towns are doing right now. I know, here in our area, we have a couple of towns that put together, Christmas displays, and we're doing drone shows instead of fireworks. And really, it's an opportunity to go downtown and support small business. And it happened that it was about 17 degrees. I didn't go down, but my wife went down with the grandkids and stuff. It was a really nice opportunity for them. It just happened to be a little bit too cold for me in the chair that night. But a lot of the smaller towns are starting to do these Christmas celebrations, and I think it's wonderful to support the downtown and the small business community.
Absolutely. You guys have anything that you do is like a family tradition? You get together for a certain type meal or anything, or
We do on Christmas Eve. We usually go to my wife's brother's house and celebrate with them for a couple hours, and then on Christmas Day we go to my wife's son's. We go out there and spend the day with him and the daughter-in-law, and the grandkids, and it's a really nice tradition. We've been doing that, and just thankful to be around family, and nothing big, nothing huge, kind of laid back and relaxed, and it's a really nice opportunity to reconnect and just spend some time with family.
It, this type of year, it's either usually hit or miss for people. It's one of those things that can be a real stressor. I know we get together and we do some family meals, and sometimes it's overwhelming because everybody wants everything to be perfect, and got to have the right ingredients and the right ornaments, and it's not really about that. It's just about getting together, celebrating the ones that are gone. At our age it seems like that could be anybody any day or any year. But I just especially with spinal cord injuries, we've got some newer guys that were injured this year that we've met. And it's just about being able to reconnect and rediscovering a new vigor for life. And I want people to understand what this season truly means. And it's about getting together and just loving each other. We're only here for a finite amount of time. Let's not make it into something that it doesn't need to be. Let's just celebrate living and life.
Exactly, Mike. And you and I are really fortunate that we do have a loving family and people that support us. And it's this time of year where I try to take the time and think about people that don't have that. You know, um, there's a lot of people that, as you said, it's very stressful this time of year with bills, people trying to make their everyday bills, let alone adding Christmas and buying things. And it can be stressful. And if you're an individual that's having some difficulty, don't be afraid to reach out to the professionals, the 988 line, and talk with somebody. Don't feel that you're the only one that maybe has difficulty this time of year. Um, don't not seek help or reach out to people if you need that.
Man, it's a true blessing to be able to come on here with you week to week. And, we've got a little small following. We don't do anything too big. We have a good time, man. And that's one of the things, Greg. I was excited to be able to come on today with you and just be able to continue to advocate, continue to push forward each and every day. And then just be able to share that, life goes on despite a traumatic injury. This life can be difficult. It's going to be difficult regardless of our injuries. But the more you and I get to talk to people around the country, we're seeing more where I know you and I are both dealing with pressure issues, and aging with a spinal cord injury is not for the faint of heart. And being able to talk to guys like Robin Clark yesterday and Brian Denny and all the guys are going through it seems like the exact same thing where I've never really had pressure, but this year, man, it seems to be the gift that keeps on giving. Everybody's fighting it.
It's a very difficult thing, and for those that may not understand what we're talking about, it's pressure wounds, and I've been battling one for 2 years on my bottom. I just can't seem to get it healed up. And Mike, you've experienced it this year, and man, you talk about stress and worry and how a wound can affect so much, in your body, how you feel, your lifestyle. It is so much of struggle, and if you've never experienced it, I don't wish this on anybody.
It's one of those things you can get in 2 minutes, and it takes 2 years to get it gone. And that's the bigger thing, man. We talk to people all the time about spinal cord injuries, and I know you're a huge advocate out your way. And I've been blessed to be able to tag along with you for years on, being able to podcast and pushing other revenues. But man, it's one of those things I tell people all the time. I can't do anything to change your injury, but I can try to do something to change your mindset. But you're right, Greg, man. It's the secondary issues with spinal cord injuries that really are so overwhelming. It's the UTIs and the pressure issues and the depression and getting up and just pushing each and every day. And we don't want to make it like this season that's what it's all about, but that's just part of living in life. We're just blessed to have another Christmas season to be able to celebrate it together, man. And I'm just excited and thankful for you and to be able to do this with you, man. And I just wanted to say thank you again for everything you and Beth do and all the encouraging words that you guys send out every day just across the country and the way you reach out to other people, man. You know you're always one of those guys you always want to give back, dude. And thank you for it, man. It really means a lot. People can really see it. Um, and you know, you get what you pay for when it comes to you, man. And I'm thankful for you, Greg.
Man, you and Michael are the same. You guys do so much, in your community with your charity Roar and throughout the country. And you and I have been partners on this journey for a long time, man. And this time of year, I always kind of get a little sentimental. And you
Yeah.
think about how many holidays we would have missed if things went south during our injury. We've been blessed with Shepherd Center and good doctors and nurses that have kept us healthy and alive. And we've gotten a lot of holidays and a lot of Christmases and a lot of family dinners that maybe we weren't entitled to. I always think, what did I do to deserve the life, the extra years that I've gotten that maybe somebody else didn't.
Well, it's overwhelming, man. When you first get hurt and you go to Shepherd and the doctors say it'll knock some years off your life. And, you and I both know that spinal cord injuries are not easy things to deal with just with dysreflexia and a bunch. But, man, it can be a beautiful life if we get out there and live it. And, we talk to folks all the time, and that's pretty much what this podcast is about is, finding new ways just to get out and not give up on life. Find new ways just to find a drive to go and do. And it doesn't have to be anything special. It's just about each and every day making that decision that, hey, I'm not going to give up on life. Life hadn't given up on me. I've got a purpose. I just need to find what that purpose is and go chase it.
That's exactly right, Mike. It's not the huge events in life. It's not the big trips. It's not the big gestures. It's getting through every day, trying to help other people and trying to enjoy your situation where you're at. Um, I don't think you could have said that better. And I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and hope that you're doing well and enjoy the time with your family and friends and really be in the moment. Put down the phones, get off social media. I know that sounds counterintuitive to us, but enjoy your life, enjoy your family, spend quality time this Christmas with them.
I'm a huge guy that I don't never just jump out there and share my faith, but I don't back away from it either. And I'm with you, man. It's just about being able to celebrate with friends and family, to be able to celebrate another year, another opportunity that God's given us to be together. This life is finite, and we've only got a limited amount of days, and that's the unfortunate. As time waits for no man. And so, we have to be very intentional in our life and on our living. Life can get by us so fast. We do live in a world that is traveling at the speed of light, and it can be over in a blink of an eye. But at the same token, we have an opportunity and an obligation, in my opinion, to be able to advocate for others. It's not always about us; it's about the people coming up beside us and behind us. And unfortunately, people are getting hurt every day and ended up in chairs just like us. And it's about trying to make a better way for them. And so I just want to be able to take a few moments to be able to give retrospect and be able to think about those that are newer to the injury. And unfortunately, in 2025, those that will be coming alongside us. So, I look forward to another year, Greg. God willing, that me and you can get together and um, find new organizations, new people we can highlight. This podcast is not really about us, man. It's about other people that are doing things, bigger things in there. And I'm looking forward to 2025, but I don't want to get away from 24 yet without just giving thanks, man.
Absolutely. We've got to meet people from all over the country, got to learn about their stories and what they're doing. And really, Mike, we say this a lot, but we are blessed. People willingly talk to us, talk about probably the worst time in their life or a difficult time that they had to go through. And they willingly share their stories and their journeys in order to help other people. And that's all we're trying to do, help other people get through the day, shed some light on spinal cord injury, on other disabilities, on the beautiful life that can exist after a traumatic injury or after a diagnosis. Um, I appreciate you, brother. I really do.
Man, anytime, and I hope you know the same. Again, man, thank you for the opportunity again for another 2024 and being able to go through it. I really hope you and Beth have a very Merry Christmas. And man, let's get off it and see what we can figure out for 25, my man.
Sounds great, brother. Merry Christmas.
You too. Love you, man.
Love you too, Mike.
All right, buddy.